Hey everybody, welcome back to Sports Class with Mr. Finn. Today we are going to look at a sport, per usual, but it's a different sport than we've looked at in the past. Some of you have written about it. It's one of the original famous sports that we had here in the United States of America. Baseball, horse racing, and boxing. Boxing is the one we're talking about today. Were the first major sports here in the United States of America. So we'll take a look at it because there was a boxing match. And it's rare nowadays because, again, boxing used to be really big early on in the 1900s and even in the 1800s. But as we got through the 1990s into the 2000s, really there wasn't as many great boxers. There was other sports that people got interested in. Football became extra popular. And boxing kind of tailed off. However, there was one big-time boxer in the 1990s named Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson just fought a fight recently. It was more of a show or an exhibition. It wasn't really a boxing match, but that's what I want you to take a look at today. Mike Tyson versus Jones Jr., Roy Jones Jr. And again, these are two boxers who are older now, and this was an exhibition, meaning it was more of like a TV show than it was an actual boxing match. And this is what I want you to take a look at. It's interesting. We don't get a lot of boxing topics pretty much ever, so this was one that popped up, and I thought, hey, since boxing's not as super popular as it once was, this does give us one example of, at least taking a look at it. And seeing what happens. Now again, this was a pay-per-view event, meaning you had to pay to watch this on television. But go ahead and just give me the rundown of what happened. Who won? What do people say about it? What happened in this boxing match? There's a lot to find out, but again, just give me a basic rundown, half page, of the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight. That's probably our one boxing topic this entire year, but today was a good day for it, and it did just happen, so that works out perfectly for us. But again, get that to me today for participation and attendance purposes, and again, you guys are doing a great job, and I will see you next class.